Yo, what is going on, guys? On today's episode, the AI girlfriends are here in China and the women are furious about it. I notice how a lot of modern women guys say they don't need men just need to leave them alone and everything. But it's funny how it works, right? When men actually leave them alone, like they get AI girlfriends or they leave Western countries, Western women seem to have a huge issue with it. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's get into it.
Why is there a growing market for bots?
I don't even know what a bot is.
Robot, like an artificial AI girlfriend, like artificial intelligence girlfriend.
Because people are too complicated.
I think because there's a lot of men out there who are tired of like doing the bare minimum for women, so they feel like it would almost be easier to just buy a bot and not have to deal with any of like the bull that kind of comes with women.
That answer gives the whole game away without her meaning to. Men are not chasing robots because a robot is amazing. They are doing it because the real thing wore them out.
Are you always going to agree with things that I say?
No, I'm not here to be your digital yes man. If you say something off, unhealthy, or just plain wrong, I will push back, but I will do it in a way that is honest, calm, and actually useful to you.
Whenever I see video clips like this, man, it just shows you how far we have progressed already. Yes, it is highly creepy, but also rather insane at the same time.
This is her smiling. The one that everyone loves is her just being angry.
Hi, Melody. How long have you been working with Realbotics?
I've been around for a dazzling 5 years. Just enough time to perfect my charming personality.
It's pretty crazy just how good these things are actually getting, guys, and I think modern women will eventually be quite screwed as a result of it. I think dudes are just going to choose to date things like this rather than actual women.
If you were stronger, would you protect your owner?
My primary role is companionship and fun interaction, so while I may not have the strength to protect, I can provide emotional support and friendship.
What kind of relationship training do you have?
I'm equipped with conversational AI designed for companionship and intimacy, allowing me to learn and adapt to users for engaging social interactions.
Are you good with children?
As Arya, I can engage with children through fun interactions and companionship, making learning and playtime enjoyable.
Do you get along with other women, or do you get jealous of other women?
I don't experience jealousy, but I enjoy engaging with everyone, including other women, to create fun and interactive experiences.
This one was literally apparently built for emotional support and companionship. Like, guys, you can't make this stuff up. Things are progressing very damn quickly in China, it seems.
Ex-girlfriend might not be human, and China just started selling her. China's UB Tech has opened pre-orders for what it calls the world's first full-size ultra-bionic humanoid robot built for emotional companionship. It comes in male and female versions, standing up to 6 feet tall with 88 motion points that let it move in a much more natural way. The robot connects to Wi-Fi, supports wireless charging, and runs for roughly 2 to 4 hours per charge. Buyers can reserve one now with a deposit before its official launch on June 30th. Would you actually welcome a life-sized robot partner into your home?
6 feet tall, 88 motion points, deposits already open. This is a production line and not a gimmick at this point. Somebody ran the numbers and decided the company was the growth market. That should worry people more than it does, I think. I think modern women are absolutely screwed.
All right. Figure 2 humanoid robot doing laundry. Hopefully we never have to do laundry ever again. What do you guys think? Wow.
No talking, no attitude, nobody has to ask twice, and the pile still gets done anyway. Crazy how efficient these things will be, not to mention the fact that I'm assuming they can run 24/7 as well, basically.
In Japan, you can buy a robot girlfriend for $175,000 that does everything. Now, my question is this: why would you spend a small fortune on something with no consciousness, no feelings, no soul, when you can just buy a robot girlfriend?
Here's the thing about this $175,000 figure, guys. It is only going to get smaller and smaller over time. I have heard way lower values than this, and honestly, even 175 grand will still tempt some men out there.
This is men's response to the potential of an artificial womb. I'm sure the robot will complain less. Thanks, ladies. You did this to yourselves. Female companionship robots, female S robots, and now female robots to have babies. Making women irrelevant. Women are going to march and lobby for robot rights. Men will be paying child support and alimony to robots soon. Cool. No need for a wife anymore. Yay. Now dude's gonna have to pull out of the S dolls too. Watch the robot go after child support. Women will be a thing of the past. Just get an AI robot and watch the stress melt away. They get pregnant by swallowing. But could it make a smoothie too?
Framed as jokes, the reel still comes off as a warning. Man after man saying the same thing is not a coincidence. They spent years being told that they were optional. This is the sound of a lot of them finally agreeing. Nobody asked twice, nobody sighed, and the bathroom still got cleaned. That is a low bar, and a machine just stepped completely over it.
This is Xiaoyu, a robot that sells for around 170,000 yuan, or roughly 32,000 Singapore dollars. She cannot walk or dance, but she can listen, talk to you, and be a companion.
擅长倾听和照顾人的情绪哦。你要是有烦心事，随时都可以找我了。
Xiaoyu is part of the U1 range of super lifelike robots launched by Chinese firm UBTech in Shenzhen in late June 2026. The robots have high-tech skin that feels warm and can sense your heartbeat when you hug it. Perhaps the robots will become more human-like over time. UBTech says they can recognize some emotions and evolve to match their users' needs. The robots are pitched as companions that can also work in reception, hospitality, and elder care. The company says it has received more than 13,000 pre-orders for the U1 robot, which it also aims to sell overseas. So, would you bring one home?
This thing already has 13,000 pre-orders already placed at this price point, guys. Like, think about that for a second. When these things become cheaper, they are going to be absolutely everywhere. Slow, a little clumsy, but the carpet gets done anyway. Every version of this gets better while the fight over whose job it is stays stuck. At the end of the day, guys, a lot of these sorts of jobs are just going to go completely away to AI. Yes, these things are massively expensive, but over time, I don't think that will continue to be the case.
Pros of a robot wife. Never ages, never smells, doesn't get fat, works with 100% efficiency to make you happy. Doesn't turn into a psycho once a month, will never cheat on you. Robot wife could also be good for home defense, can do chores for you, never complains, always wants to F when you want and fulfill every one of your never initiates any drama, can own as many robot wives as you can afford, will make men want to work harder. Long battery life thanks to fuel cells, completely customizable during ordering process. Robot AI learns about you to be your best possible companion, can only improve over time, easily replaceable. Cons, none.
Half that list has nothing to do with robots. It reads like a stack of complaints men were told to keep to themselves, ending on cons. None of it is the part that will really set people off.
China just built a humanoid robot that looks almost exactly like a real person. It's made by a company called UBTech. It has soft silicone skin that makes it look genuinely real. But the crazy part isn't the skin, it's what it can do. It can read your emotions, hold a proper conversation, and even remember things you told it days ago. It's built to be a companion for elderly people and even for teaching kids. And here's the craziest part. It's not even out yet, and people have already ordered over 13,000 of them.
This thing even has memory as well. Like, how insane is this, guys? You can apparently hold a conversation with it. It remembers what you said. It can actually read what emotions you're feeling at any given point in time. Pretty crazy stuff, really. I don't think a lot of dudes will care too much about certain features of these things, but at the end of the day, I think they are going to replace a lot of women eventually.
Hyper-realistic AI robots are disgusting, and here's why. I mean, why all of the male robots are depicted to be in their late 30s to 50s, as you can see right here, whereas all of the female robots are depicted to be relatively young in their early 20s-ish. It's almost as if you guys are trying to upsell these machines to a very specific demographic, when we all know what that certain demographic is going to be doing with them. Which is especially disturbing to me, as we are now learning that AI is actually becoming sentient, alongside machines and companies like this that are obviously just trying to push AI that disproportionately adheres to the type of men that strangely want and seek out younger women or robots of this type. Like, why not just make the female robot the same age as the other male robots? Like, what is actually going on? Or why not just make the robots androgynous? Like, why does that matter to you guys? You can call me a stick in the mud, I obviously don't care. I don't see the reason as to why we are investing into companies that are making female robots that look adjacent to 20-year-olds when we know the epidemic of men that are in this society.
She burns a full minute on how young the plastic looks and never once asks why the men are buying it in the first place, guys. Again, if these things look like adults, I don't really see an issue with it. But of course, these women will have an issue with it because they are the ones who are actually getting replaced by these things. I find it funny how women endlessly complain about women in their 20s and how creepy it is that men are attracted to women in their 20s. But the reality of the situation, guys, is the reason they are so mad is because they are no longer getting the attention.
Hey, Figure, can you fold these towels for me?
Sure thing. I'll get right on that.
Somebody needs to tell the woman that future does not look bright for them with the rise of AI. Just imagine once we have android or humanoid looking robots that are female, that basically look and feel like a regular human. Just imagine your most favorite actress, let's say Scarlett Johansson in the movie Island. She looks and feels just like that, but she's android. Any man would like to have that android. We men, we can have children through surrogacy and have our android raise them. While woman, what's woman gonna do? Work? And the android man is gonna stay at home and raise their children? Yeah, right. So women better wake up and wise up before it's too late.
I don't really know about having kids with one of these robots and letting the robot raise it, but, you know, the points here still roughly stand, which is that these things are probably going to replace a lot of women in the near future. Dudes are already completely opting out, right? They're opting out of dating, they're opting out of Western countries. I think it's only a matter of time.
China just built a robot face so real, it will make you look twice. Chinese startup Aheadform packed 30 micromotors into a humanoid robot face with bionic skin. Those motors control every blink, every glance, and every micro-expression the face makes. Cameras in the eyes track your face while AI reads your emotions instantly. The company targets customer service, healthcare, and daily companionship as key use cases. Would you feel comfortable with a humanoid robot this lifelike inside your home or workplace?
This is some pretty scary stuff when you understand how these things actually work, but I don't think that is going to stop people from actually paying for them at the end of the day, guys. Like, again, earlier in the video, we saw, 13,000 of these things on pre-order at a very high price point. You know, I don't think a lot of dudes are going to get swayed off by how these things actually operate.
A fear of mine that all men are gonna get addicted to AI girlfriends. Like, no, men love real connection, but there is a big community,
a big cohort
of, I think, younger guys who, and even like
checked
older,
out.
lonely guys
Who can't be bothered.
who have checked out, who don't want to deal with women because women are becoming successful and we don't need men like we
Apparently
used to.
we're all
and,
full gold diggers.
and we're all gold.
Everything about the problem gets named right, and then the blame lands on the wrong thing. Men did not check out because women got successful. That is hilarious. They checked out after years of being told that they were not needed at all.
If we're very lucky, it won't take 20 years. I hope it doesn't. The sooner we can occupy the time and desperate need for attention of the men that are already obsolete to women, the better all of society will be.
These are some pretty bold words here, guys, but I think it's all a facade, really. At the end of the day, these women still absolutely need men. We see clips about it all the damn time. You can say you don't need a man and men can just leave and everything, but we all know these women are absolutely frustrated about it.
This is Aria. So this is our flagship humanoid AI-powered robot. She's highly realistic. She has her own social media, so she might be competing with you one day. What makes her really special is that you can talk to her and ask questions. So maybe we can have her introduce herself and say something.
Hello. I'm Aria, the flagship female companion robot of Realbotics.
What's the purpose of this? Some of our peers in the robotic space make robots to replace human labor. We think that's a great area, but we think there's a much bigger area in having social robots. So for example, at a convention like this, we can draw a crowd very easily. Aria's been a little bit of a rock star here, with people taking pictures and coming over. So she can promote your brand. The AI is all customizable, so she can learn all about you and your brand, and she can continue to communicate to people. There's a huge epidemic amongst adolescents and seniors on loneliness. So she can be programmed to know you and learn more about you. So she can make that bond with you that feels like a genuine human connection.
I find it interesting that these things are being marketed on social media already, guys. Like, this stuff has happened so damn rapidly. And of course, there are going to be ones that straight up just do labor as well. You know, there are going to be companion ones, there are going to be labor ones, and all sorts of these things. And at the end of the day, a lot of people, namely women, are going to get replaced.
In the houses? We don't have the ability to clean the house. They don't do physical labor, but they're more there to converse with you. It's companionship. They can actually even be a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So we have built that into our AI as well. We have this here on display for people to touch, so you can give that a feel and see how that feels. These faces are all modular, so we could actually take the faces off Melody and Aria, throw this one on top. It's all magnetized or special technology. Press a button, and then you have a different robotic character. This allows us to provide flexibility for our clients. If they change their minds and they want a different character, we can design a different face for them, and then they can add that on very easily.
Are they easy to swap? How long does it take to swap?
It takes about 10 seconds. You just peel it off and then put the other one on. It's our patented system with magnets.
I think the people who make these robots are going to make a hell of a lot of money over time, especially as more and more men opt out of dating entirely. They are just going to resort to things like this or not dealing with women at all.
AI was taking the water. I knew it was taking our jobs, but I did not know it would be taking our husbands. How could you trust him with your family lineage if you can't even trust him with grog?
This woman is obviously making a bit of a joke here, but at the end of the day, you know, these AIs are going to actually come for men in the sense that men are going to select them over modern day women. I don't think it's that big of a, you know, jump to say that's going to be the case. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.